Guys, we know it's been a very, very long time. Everybody's been asking us, where have y'all been? Like, I'm fiending for an episode, and I just want to apologize. Like,
yeah, I seen a couple of comments that they were like, dude, we miss Michael so much. Where is his podcast? We get to hear him the most in the podcast. Please bring the podcast back. And guys, I'm sorry. Like, I was stranded in the 559, committing horrible decisions. Like it was a tough time. It was a very tough time, and Alexis was over here having the time of her life.
No, that's not true, and that's why today I'm here to tell my truth, because I was not having a delightful time.
Oh my god. Okay, whatever. You had to take care of your little sister.
No,
but you were going like every morning. You were going to like these cute petite cafe spots with your friends and your sisters and stuff.
What do you mean friends? It was just me and Desiree.
I forgot you don't have friends like anywhere. Dude, like, actually, like, this time that I was back, like, I only hanged with family.
Yeah, I know. So who really don't have friends? I think you're projecting love. You're projecting.
No, and it was so weird because I was hanging out with my cousin most of the time, and he just graduated from high school.
So it felt weird.
And I was hanging out with his friends as well.
Oh, I don't know.
So it was kind of like a whole different generation.
Wait, I feel like I wanted to talk about this for so long. It's been in the back of my mind. We're going to get into our Cali recap and the decisions we made on that. But
in the back of my mind,
you died, and I didn't even cry. Not a single tear. You know what's crazy? Like, when you haven't heard a song or sang a song in like years, but you just know it for some reason. Like, they play it and you know it, you remember it. Like, esta vida me encanta, me gusta.
You never heard that song as a kid.
Yes.
You're not part of this life. That's my childhood song, not yours. Don't try to steal it.
You want to know my childhood song? I don't remember my childhood, actually.
Buzz down, Tatiana. I want to see you buzz down.
What childhood do you think I had?
I don't know. You're like so young and I'm like so old. Wait. I'm so wise and old and handsome and sexy.
And you look the part, the old part. Let's talk about how Michael's cousins came visit us. And his little cousins, by the way. They're not
my cousins. They're nephews.
Oh, nephews. Are they?
Yes. My cousin is Susie. My...
I call those my cousins. Like, what do you guys think? Okay, if you guys have a cousin... Do you call their kids? I wouldn't call them my nephews. Your nephews is your like brother and sister's kids.
Well, it's because you're still like 21 years old and I'm 30. So I'm already grown. I'm already fully developed, fully capable of rational thinking.
Baby, I don't think that's a flex. You want to be 30 right now?
I want to be a wise man. I want to be that wise uncle. You know, people come to and I'm that wise uncle like in anime that like... My nephew comes looking for answers, but I don't give him the answers, but I point him to the right direction to find answers for himself. That's the type of old man I want to be.
No, you're that goofy old man, that goofy
You're
uncle.
Goofy looking.
You're a goofy goober. So yeah, Michael's little cousins or nephews, whatever, they said he looks like 28, like 30. Little kids do not lie. Like, they said I look...
What?
They said I look like, what, 17?
16?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Get him off the podcast.
It's so weird when you say it, so stop saying
it.
Okay. Because people are going to come for me like I'm like some type of weirdo. Like, don't do that.
Wait, but I also wanted to say, like, I feel like it's so hard, or I don't know how to connect with younger kids, younger generations.
No, it's so funny because like as soon as I saw them, like we went to go get tacos, and as soon as I got to like just talk to them and like not talk to my cousins and my tios and stuff like that, I was like, skibbity toilet.
Riz. They're like, ew, what the heck?
What the Sigma?
It's so funny, and I keep seeing all these memes about like people our age trying to communicate with little kids.
And it's the same. They're in elementary, bro. Like, I didn't know that skibbity toilet was the actual thing. I thought it was just like a phrase, but they were like, yeah, that's the ugly toilet or something like that.
You don't know about the skibbity toilet lore?
No.
You are too old. You have been getting old on us. Damn.
Do you know what quandale dingle is?
Do you know what the quantum theory is?
Dude, do you know what the string theory is?
Shrink?
String.
What's the string theory?
You don't know?
No, I think I've heard of it.
Ridiculous.
Okay, then explain to me the quantum theory.
Quantum?
Quantum theory.
I saw the movie about it with that man, so that explains it. Did you watch that movie?
We watched it together, dummy.
Oh, shit. So we both know the quantum theory.
Hey! Bing. Oh my god, if we were in like a superhero movie, we would be the best like partners.
No. Oh my god, this is such a good podcast because we have so much to catch up on.
We have so much to talk about. It's like I'm itching. Like I don't even know where to start.
Recently, I put Alexis on My Hero Academia, and she's obsessed with it. We've been watching it. We finished second half of the second season.
We're on episode like 27. We started this like 2 days ago.
2 days ago, bro. And oh my god, last night before we went to sleep, I was like, what power would you like to have? And I told her, this is exactly where my questions come from. Now you're asking my same question.
Because I swear, Michael asks me this question like once a month, just out of nowhere. He'd be like, what power would you want to have? And now I get it. I get it.
Right? I mean, I told you. Then she's talking about like how My Hero is her favorite anime. But I warned her, yeah, My Hero Academia is really good. But there's a little sector, maybe a big sector of the fan base of My Hero Academia that is turning stuff a little bit weird with shippings and
well, I'm not really for fandoms. I was trying to get into the what was it called? How am I already forgetting my second favorite anime?
Hunter x Hunter.
No, the cute
Tokyo
one.
Revengers.
No, the cute one.
Fruits Basket.
I wanted to get into that fandom.
Wait. What's your top 5 right now? Tell me your top 5
my
right now.
My top 5
Don't
animes.
Me.
Ooh, it's so hard. I'm going to say...
Ooh wee. Is it because you didn't watch Rick and Morty?
I watched Rick and Morty.
You don't remember Mr. Poopy Stickman?
He's from Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty?
That's
you don't remember the little stick man, Mr. Poopy Man or something like that? And he's like, ooh wee.
I thought that was from another show. Anyways, okay, so I would say Fruits Baskets, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero.
Put them in numbers.
This is from top to bottom, 1 to 5.
Okay, Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket, Hunter x Hunter, My Hero, Tokyo Revengers. Ooh, it's kind of hard to remember all the ones I've watched, but which one gave me an impact?
You may be forgetting, but Attack on Titan.
No, I know Attack on Titan, but that shit pissed me off at the end.
You haven't even finished it.
I couldn't. I lost all faith in the world.
Okay.
Okay, let's stop being otakus now.
Wait, Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Dude, oh my god. Okay, let me give you my top 5.
Wait, Jujutsu Kaisen is with Gojo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know he gotta be in the top 5.
Let me give you my top 5. Okay, so right now I gotta say number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen. Number 2, Hunter x Hunter. Number 3, just because I'm watching it right now, we're watching it right now, My Hero. What are you laughing for?
Because he knows he loves it. He just is doing that because of the fandom. Like, he don't like it. But he knows he loves this show.
No, I don't like it that much.
Boy. Okay.
No, honestly, like, that's pretty mainstream. I be forgetting.
Mainstream.
I can tell you right now, I've watched over 100 anime.
I'm forgetting Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho is
That was
beautiful.
crazy. That was a beautiful one.
Yeah, I be forgetting. I've watched over 100 animes. But, like, the ones that stick longer in my brain are the more mainstream ones because they're talked about a lot. There's a lot of products about it. But I always forget about like these go animes that are very down, like underground, like type shit, like my
type shit.
Yeah, I'd be forgetting about it. But like if you guys reminded me, like for sure, like top 5 for sure. But right now, like my mainstream top 5, I already gave it out.
Yeah, he's not mainstream type shit. Like he likes all that shit that everybody else don't even know yet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll be reading mangas. I'll be reading light novels. I'll be reading manhwas. You know me.
You look like that type. Wait, let's read your shirt.
Oh, talking about like you look like that type. That you know My Hero fandom when they go to like these events and stuff like that of anime, they say like they're the stinkiest.
Ah, hell no.
Yep. They say My Hero fans are the stinkiest. It kind of suits you.
No, it definitely suits you. What about the Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh, I know Jujutsu Kaisen fans are like bad bitches for sure.
They're bad bitches for sure.
For sure. Like all the bad bitches love Gojo.
Favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen?
Gojo.
Gojo, really?
Yeah. Who's yours?
Sukuna.
Oh yeah, we would know. Anyways, guys, so enough talk about the anime. Let's get into the bad decisions we have been making since we left you guys. Like, this is what happens when we leave the podcast for 2 weeks. Bad shit, bad karma. You know what's crazy?
What?
Hold on. This is a lesson for you guys. To not manifest, to not talk negatively, to watch your words. Keep that mouth shut. Close them lips sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta shh.
Not just because you didn't brush your teeth in the morning, but just in general,
just in general, guys. Trust. Michael knows. Anyways, so a while ago, I forgot what I posted. I think I made a TikTok, and I was like, life is too good. Like, shit is so boring right now. And then everything after that just went.
We got scammed. We were in the mud. We're getting dragged around in the mud.
But it's fun. But now I'm ready to get the fuck out the mud. Like, I don't like this long.
Let's get it out the mud.
Hey, we made it out the mud.
Out the mud.
We made it out the mud.
Out the mud.
Okay. Let's get into the second worst decision to be ever made. The worst L someone could have made. If you guys seen the last video on our couple channel, you guys are going to see the reactions of our entire family, Michael's family, his friends, my friends, and wow. Tell them how did this come upon?
Guys, let me start this story time. But first off, I got to say, we gotta apologize for being absent for so long. We're just doing our thing. But basically, so I can explain this more in depth. Like, at the beginning, I wasn't even gonna go to Cali in these dates. Why did you have to go to Cali?
Because, I had some business to put down over there, No, I'm just kidding. I actually went to Cali to just visit my family and my sisters. If some of you may know, some of you may not know, but my parents did separate, and it's kind of messy over there, so I just wanted to be there for my sisters. And that's one of the main reasons why we didn't post. We kind of went ghost for 2 weeks on my channel, on all the channels. We went ghost. It was just very chaotic, and a lot more stuff happened, which prohibited me from recording because I wasn't gonna get shit done.
Sister of the Year award.
Hey, I was Sister of the Year. We had fun.
Hey, we had fun, dude. Oh my god, when I went back to you and you and your sisters, your Euro jokes. I'm sorry.
I know, me and my sisters, I don't know where this came from, but
but yeah, pretty embarrassing.
No, you and your buck.
Oi, 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 buck.
Yeah, I think that's worse than hi.
It might be on par, but yeah, basically I wasn't gonna go. Alexis was gonna go, but then my cousin called me and like, bro, I'm graduating, you gotta be here. We're gonna recreate this picture because we had this picture in my graduation where we took it with him, and then he was gonna graduate. Lada. We wanted to do that, right? So I was like, all right, let me go with Alexis. I'm gonna go visit you guys. Once we hit Cali, I'm going straight to the 559 where my family is at, and we're gonna have a good time. Your graduation.
Also, shout out to 559. I know I got a lot of supporters. We got a lot of supporters out there in 559. All my 559, y'all baddies.
Yeah, because basically I was telling Alexis every day that I would go out, like people would recognize me, right? But she would tell me, what? That's weird because nobody recognized me in Bakersfield. I was like, what? Well, bro, they don't even mess with you. They mess with me. Like, I'm the real one.
Dude, it's crazy though, because he was deadass telling me every day somebody would see him or say something or talk to him, and nobody was recognizing me in Bakersfield.
And it was the worst possible moment because of this. Guys, I had to hide this. If any of you guys that recognize me in the 559 and came to talk to me or they didn't talk to me or whatever, if you guys thought I was awkward or anything, or why did I have my hands in my pocket, now you guys know.
But it was, just tell them the story of how this even happened. He literally just texted me one day. It was like, I'm going to get a hand tat. A hand tat is crazy.
Okay. Yeah, the hand tat was a little extreme idea. But let me start. So as soon as my cousin came to Bakersfield and picked me up from where Alexis was, in the car, one of the talks that we had, so it was good. I'm already 18. I'm graduated. Let's get some matching tattoos. Let's just get tatted together, right? And as a man, I can't bitch out. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it for sure. I don't care. They're cheaper in Mexico, but let's just get some here that we're together and stuff like that. For sure, we can get tatted.
Mistake number 1. As soon as you turn 18, I know everybody, let's get a tat. I want to get a tat. Yeah, my mom can't tell me nothing. I did the same mistake. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah. You made 5 mistakes.
Yeah, but they're not as bad as that one.
You're jealous because this tattoo is actually sick.
Me being delusional.
Just give me some street credentials.
Some street credentials. I've never heard anyone say that fully. Street credentials.
Well, okay. Basically, yeah. So since that drive, we already had to talk about it, but we kind of forgot it a little, put it to the side. But then it just came up again.
It just kept coming up.
And then he was like, yeah, for sure. So he's already tatted. My cousin is already tatted. He's barely 18, but he has already a full on forearm tattoo and stuff like that.
You guys know the typical like Mexican arm tat with the last name.
With the last name or the mom name.
I know
like
20 motherfuckers who have that same tat. Just kidding.
Why do you know other men?
Just kidding.
Why do you know other men? You should only know me.
I do only know you.
Okay, so this is the only tattoo you should see.
It was like theoretically speaking. Continue.
So yeah, he's already telling stuff like that. He's like, bro, like this tattoo, like they made it for me like for way cheaper because this guy used to work in a tattoo shop, but now he's working a different job, but he still does it as a hobby, but he does it in his garage. It's a vibe though because he puts his like oldie music. He has like his art in the walls. He does burnt wood art as well.
Red flag number 2. In a garage, you should have known. You should have known.
And I was like, for sure, like hit him up, ask him how much it's gonna be. Like send him my idea, send him your idea, whatever. Let's get informed. And I don't know why, but I just trusted this 18-year-old. My cousin, first off,
Red flag number 3.
He doesn't have the best reputation. He like graduated like a 1.8 GPA or something like that.
What?
Yes.
Why?
When he told me that, I'm like, what? Don't you have to be like 2.0 to graduate or something like that?
And you still had your full trust in him?
And I had my full trust. He's good at talking, bro. I don't know why I trusted him this much. But like for sure, I didn't ask for the tattoos are like some examples, some of his work. None of that. I just like for sure pick me up.
And what's crazy is like when he told me this, usually I would be a little skeptical, like tell him, Michael, like, are you sure? But like I was thinking it's common sense. Obviously he checked like the artist's work. He went to his Instagram, like he likes what he sees, like he got it. He's a grown man. And then look what happens when I'm not there.
It's because this is the idea behind it. If I didn't muster up the courage to do it, then I wouldn't have done it. So I was very unsure, like, should I do it? Because I honestly really did want a hand tat. Like, I did it for a reason. Like, I did want it. And I feel I had a good... Don't laugh. Oh, my God. This sounds so embarrassing now. But I had a good idea in mind what I wanted. I thought it was going to look sick. Like, I thought I'm going to be, like, the coolest guy in Colima when I came back.
That's what I thought, too. That's why I was like, go get a hand tat. Like, well, I want my man with a hand tat. He's going to look good as hell. So, boom. And... Boom.
A little boop. Boop. A little shitter tattoo.
A little what?
Shitter tattoo.
Shitter? Hey, that's the hand you wipe with too, huh?
It is, bro. With the Vaseline, I sometimes be like putting it up there. So it's like not rosado. Just take a minute, guys. Guys, that was out of pocket. I have to admit, this tattoo is changing me. It's like imbued to the helix of my DNA. Like my genetics are changing now.
Yeah, the ink's getting into your veins, bro.
Bring me some weed.
Give me an ounce right now.
Give me.
Where can I find an ounce?
Oh, give me that caguama. Give me a caguama now.
Speaking of caguamas, I had me a bomb-ass caguama yesterday.
Oh my God, in the game.
Esta vida me encanta, me gusta.
I don't think this is like on the level of weed. I think this is kind of like I do crack in the sewers of New York or something.
Yeah, that's like meth.
I'm a meth head.
That's a meth tat.
Yeah. Black tar heroin. Oh God, oh God.
Well, damn. Okay, anyways, continue on with your story. Where are we going with this?
So yeah, guys, I was actually proud of myself because I got the courage to be like, yeah, I don't care about what my brother, what my parents, anybody in my family can think about this tattoo. I'm going to get this tattoo because it's something that I want. I decided I was going to get it. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I talked about it with my cousin and like, I got his input, stuff like that. All right, for sure. Let's go do it. Set the appointment. He said my tattoo is going to be $80. Perfect.
Red flag number 4. What are we on? $80. You want to know how much my tat was right here? I have this tat right here. If you guys watched my vlog in LA, like so long ago, probably like 2 years ago, I got a tat in LA. It was like $120 for, it says Divine Feminine. That's it. And they still fucked me up for $120 on Melrose.
I think that was like, you got scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, yes. I think he charged $80 because maybe it's the first hand tattoo he does. He was like, I get to practice.
I feel like this was a form of exposure therapy for you.
I know. It's good to talk about it because I just get used to it more and more. I'm away, like, it has to heal up so I can get covered up or lasered away. I have to wait a bit for it to be healed. It's still peeling off and stuff like that. But basically, dude, as soon as we got there, I knew red flag. We got to a ghetto area of Tulare. Oh my God. It was like these condos and stuff like that. You can't even park like near where it's at. You got to park in a different street and then walk over there. And then it's in a garage. No AC, no fan, no anything. Just stacks and stacks of cases of water.
Hey, good music though.
Good music. No, bro. Okay, like my cousin talked about its vibes because it's oldies music and it's good and stuff like that. Tell me why it's not even like Spotify or Apple Music. Like it's just normal ass YouTube. So after every song there was ads.
That's some real hood shit.
Oh my God, yeah. No, his stuff looked pretty professional. Nothing was unsanitary. Like nothing used to tattoo was unsanitary. Everything was freshly unpacked and everything. He had like actually these expensive cases to put away his stuff. He did work in a tattoo shop. He just got kicked out or something because he's really bad. He's really, really bad. This was awful. And he just like, I wanted to check it out so bad. I didn't like, I wasn't 100 about doing it, but like it's just between men, me and my cousin, men to men, is like now we can't check it out.
Well, we could go bun for bun. Fuck that. We could go in for in. We could go man to man. Okay,
take 10 seconds. 10 seconds of quietness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
None of us checked it out, and it's like who's not the bitch here? Who's gonna do the tattoo first? Who's gonna take the pain like a champ? And basically that was me.
Oh, that's like, I actually cannot believe you really. He got the tattoo first? Like what? Why would you do that?
Because mine was gonna take less time because he got like a tattoo on his arm and stuff like that. Mine was gonna take less time. It was cheaper. I was like, whatever, bro. Like just, I want to get it done with because I don't want to be waiting there like looking at my cousin suffer, and then I feel I was gonna check it out. So I was like, if I don't do it now, if I'm not first, I'm not gonna do it. And I shouldn't have. Maybe you should have told me not to do it or something. Like what the flip?
I thought you had a good tattoo artist. I thought you had everything under control.
I thought I had a good head above my shoulders, but apparently not.
No, at all.
No, I just feel like in a personal level, guys, this is very personal to me. But during my life, I feel I've struggled with like confidence and stuff like that. And I just felt this is like just process of life of getting courage, like feeling confident about doing something. It didn't go well, man. It didn't go that well. So I don't know what is the Lord trying to tell me? Is he trying to tell me to just like stay low, like stay on my lane, like
hell no, boy, you stop.
Don't do crazy shit, like
you're good where you're at.
Oh man.
Wait, so what was your process like? Were you even looking at it when he was doing the tat?
No. Okay, I said this before in the reacting video of the couple channel. But basically, when I get injected, when I get a shot or anything, like I just look the other way and let the pain happen on the other side of my mind. Like I'm completely not focusing on it. So while the tattoo was happening right here, I'm just looking the complete other way, not looking at it. But I do have to say since the beginning, oh my God, it's because I don't know why my cousin was glazing this tattoo artist. He was glazing it because he was like, he is good. He's an old head. He's been in the game for years. He does this good. Bro doesn't even work at a tattoo shop anymore. If he was that good, he would have been making bank off it. I don't know why they didn't put no thought process, but I let myself get like, caramele. Like, they sweet talked me into it. I thought the guy was just good. Like, he can freehand, like, whatever, right? Basically, since the stencil comes out, it looked a little bit crooked. Since the stencil.
Why didn't you tell him anything?
Because he was so confident in what he was doing. So I assumed that, okay, even though it was like this, maybe he can freehand it. Maybe he's just crazy like that. Maybe he's just crazy like that. And
he's just different like that shit. It don't matter if the stencil's fucking crooked, nothing. You were ignoring every red red. And Michael's a very precautious person. Like,
I just couldn't chicken out.
Ay, mi amor.
Yo soy un coco loco, ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. No.
Así va, soy un coco loco. Soy un poco loco.
Oh, shit.
Soy un coco loco.
Oh my god, guys, you guys don't know. Like, even thinking about the circumstances again and talking about it with you guys, like, it brings me so much anxiety because right after I got the tattoo, like, when I was done, the guy walked away to get something to like clean my hand or whatever, and my cousin came to check it out, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty sick, bro. It looks good." And I'm like, Chris, this shit's cricket.
Wait, is it cricket?
It's cricket. The circle's cricket.
It's not even a circle, it's an oval.
It looks like something.
It's something.
It's something, all right. And then he started laughing right away because there was no hiding it, bro. Even the guy knew that tattoo on my arm. He knew it was ass. He was just trying to make me feel better or whatever.
And I was waiting like the whole time for Michael to get back to me to send me a picture. Like, I was standby on my phone. He was like, I'm gonna cry, like, I want to cry, like, kill you.
No, but props to my cousin because after he even saw my fucked up tattoo, he still went ahead and got his.
I know. And then he got fucked up too.
No, because I would have been mad. I would have been mad if I got my tattoo. He saw it and I was like, nah, I'm not doing mine. Like, it's only you. You're on this alone. At least he went and did it, but his was on the arm, so it was hideable. It was also fucked up. It was pretty cricket. Because, oh my God, this guy was just really bad. He was really bad. I don't think it was an off day because he was just, it was awful. Even my cousin's tattoo, there was more lines. You just follow lines in like a pattern. He still didn't get it right. You know what's the worst part? When it was time to pay him, I only had it on 20s, right? And so the total was an uneven amount, right?
So you had to tip him a lot.
No, it was just $10, right? Just the difference. But I told him, I'm going to give you this amount. And I expected, okay, let me give you a 10 real quick. And when I gave it to him, he was like, oh, thank you.
Oh, like as if he was already accepting the tip.
It was definitely a scam. We got robbed. Highway robbery.
Another L, another day, another L in the family.
Yeah. As soon as we got in the car, like, I was telling my cousin, like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
I feel like
actually, it's so fucked up. And we were just laughing most of the time, but like,
it's character development, you know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes L's, traumas, like, it builds us into funny people, you know?
In that moment, I wanted to, like, get behind the steering wheel and, like, crash the car.
He would not even send me a picture, y'all, for, like, I think till that night or till, like, I was away from my friends and my sisters. He's like, no, you're going to show them. You're going to laugh at me. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, I've seen way worse tattoos.
I don't know. I had a good time. It was a good laugh. I even showed it to my tios and tias and my cousins and stuff like that. And it was just a good laugh. Like, what the hell? Like, you guys really got messed up.
Like, there's some moments where it's just so bad. All you could do is laugh, literally.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me when we got the iPad stolen. It was just fucking funny. Like, what am I going to do? Like, what can we do? We really did dirty.
No, that one really hurt me more.
Yeah, because that, like, hurt your ego.
Yeah, because I had the gut feeling the whole time. With this tattoo stuff, I had no gut feeling. Like, I'm telling you, all my energy on precaution, on being careful and stuff like that went on concentrating on having the courage to get this. Because, dude, a hand tattoo, everybody knows it hurts. Everybody knows it's going to be permanent. Everybody knows that everybody's going to be able to see it. And I had to have the courage to do it. So I put all my freaking PowerPoints on courage and took all the fucking intelligence away.
Dude, so I know that feeling. And let us know if you guys know that feeling. Like, when you see a tattoo. Like, when you see your tattoo being done and just realizing right away that you don't fucking like it. Oh, it's like the worst feeling in the world that all you can do is fucking laugh. Yeah. Like, damn. You dumb bitch.
Now I understand, like, it's literally art. Like, there's people that charge a lot of money because it's art. Like, it's not just following lines. You have to be good at shading.
It's truly
to match the colors right.
It's truly you pay for what you get in the tattoo industry.
And it's honestly so hard to get a hold of, like, a really good tattoo artist here in Mexico, because
really,
when tattoo artists are good in a country, like more in a third world country, they go to a better country to work because they get paid more and they get requested more over there. Like, I seen this tattoo artist, very good tattoo artist in Guadalajara, that he does realism tattoos. I seen him and I was about to hit him up, but I seen his story and he's like in LA. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be in Guadalajara. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, it's like the people that are really good are being brought out to America or Europe or something.
Oh yeah, they're probably traveling a lot, and they're probably expensive as fuck.
I mean, and it's good for them because they're good at what they do. But like, what about me? Who's gonna give me my good cover up?
What about us over here in the little cities?
I know, and that means that also, like, since now they're more foreign, that then when they come back, they're gonna be charging way more.
Yeah. So speaking about tattoos, I just want to give you guys some stories on my tattoos, because you know me, I'm personally pretty tatted up. I got like 5. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind. 4.
4. Where are you?
I thought I had 5. 1.
I can give you mine.
No, thank you. I'll pass on that. So basically, all my tattoos are fucked up too. You joined the club? Yes!
Yeah, but yours are small and people don't even see him.
Yeah, but oh my God, let me tell you guys, this one I have right here, it's supposed to, I'm going to show you guys a picture because it is so, like, and I can't believe that this is the most fucked up tattoo because I went to LA for this. Well, like, I didn't go to a specific tattoo artist. Like, I wasn't looking people up, but it's a little tattoo. Like, it's divine feminine. Like, how can you mess up divine? It's 2 words. Like, what do you mean? How do you even work in a shop? How do you work on Melrose? How do you work in LA? I don't understand. So basically, I went with my 2 best friends, Abby and Annalise. But at that time, Annalise did not get a tattoo with us because she told us she was pregnant. She told us that day. That was crazy. And that was the first, like, of my friends to get pregnant.
I should have told my cousin I was pregnant. Maybe gotten out of it.
So yeah, she obviously couldn't get a tat with us, but we were like, fuck it, let's do it. We're in LA, like, we only live once. I think we were like 19, 20. We're still pretty young, so we're like, let's do it type shit. Like, we're so crazy, let's go get a tat. So we go to Melrose. Melrose is supposed to be a distinguished, established street, you know, with all these cool shops, like all these cool clothing shops, everything, and they have tattoo shops. So we just went into a random tattoo shop thinking everything was gonna be good, and we went to 2 different tattoo artists. We did it at the same time in the same shop, but there was 2 artists. And so I got Divine Feminine in red, and she got Made in Heaven in black.
Did they see your boob?
No.
How did it
I
work?
don't think so. I don't think so. They just lifted up my shirt. It wasn't like on my boob. It was.
So they were grabbing your shirt and your boob?
No, I was lifting it up. How are they gonna do the tattoo? Men don't ever think, do they, before they speak?
You're lucky. I was about to get in my furious mode.
Oh no! And now it's 10 times worse with that tattoo. That was probably one of the worst pains in my life too. This tattoo right here. That was the worst, I think. Oh, and this one. The one that I have in the middle right here.
Those are light work. Like, have you ever got a hand tat? Like, come on. You know, like, these hurt, like, super, like, a lot.
Did you put numbing cream or anything on that?
Nah, G. That's not, like, I love the pain.
Shut
I love
up.
feeling the pain.
I didn't get any numbing cream either. I love the pain too.
You're a rookie, low key. Like, I have more ink in one hand than your whole body, low key.
And you have more fuck ups and tattoos than my whole body. How does that feel?
If you know what, if it makes my heart happy, then it's a good tattoo.
Yes.
But it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Yeah, it hurts so bad, and I was making sure to stay so still. Like, every tattoo I've gotten, especially this one and then the one on the ribs, I was being so still because I'm like, this cannot be messed up. Like, I'm gonna kill myself if this gets messed up, and it ends up getting messed up anyways. That's crazy. So anyways, my best friend's tattoo ended up coming out pretty good. She didn't like it either, but I was like, girl, look at yours and look at mine. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Just be happy. It looked bad as soon as it was done, right? But you know how, like, once ink settles in and stuff, it gets, like, mushed in together, I guess?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Is that going to happen to me?
Yeah, like, if you get tattoos too small, like, the letters, they blend in together. That's kind of what happened right here. But no, he just fucking sucks. You can't even read it. Like, it doesn't even say. It says, like, Dime Feminine. Dime Feminine. That's what it looks like.
Is that,
it says.
like, Hebrew?
No, he just fucked up the tattoo.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is our sign to you guys. Like, please do your research before you get a tattoo, because this is something that's never getting off on your body.
Or if you really want to get it out with or with your friends, like, trust me, just get something small.
Get something real small.
I know it's obvious, but, like, a lot of people, like,
don't think. Also, the other tat I got right here on my ear, it's the Cancer sign, and so many people think, like, I want to say this was a tattoo fail. Like, it don't look bad. He did his thing. He did everything he needs to do. But everyone thinks it looks like a 69. Everybody.
It does.
No, but people who know zodiacs, they know it's a Cancer sign. Like, I've gotten asked, oh, you're a Cancer? Like, why do you have that? No, actually, my best friend's a Cancer, guys. We got it together. All these tats, I got with my best friends. Literally every single one. It's because I have so much more friends than you. It's crazy.
I only get it with family.
And look what happens when you do that.
Which ones do you have with family? What does that mean? What does that say?
So now we're going to get into the Cali recap, y'all. The last 2 weeks we've been in Cali. Y'all know you guys have been seeing the Cali vlogs. I love the Cali vlogs. It's so fun. Like, and I don't know if you guys have been noticing, I've been changing my style up on, I change my fucking style up on YouTube all the time. But now I'm keeping this style, okay? We're going back to my roots. We're just vlogging, having fun, just vibing type of shit. None of these set up perfect picture, perfect videos near. But anyways, let me tell you guys some of the few L's I took on my trip in Cali. Starting on day 2. The second day I was there. Oh my God. Okay, so shout out to my mom's best friend. I love her. She's like my second mom. She's been there my entire life. She's known me my entire life since I was born. Whenever I go to Cali, she usually lets me borrow her man's car because her man's in jail. And you don't know?
On vacation.
Oh, he's on vacation in jail. She usually lets me borrow his car because I have no car. And my parents kind of live like 45 minutes away from the city that I'm from. So they live in like a little town, like a little pueblillo. And we have to go to the town to do shit. Everybody's in the town. It's just so annoying having to drive that far. Especially without a car. Like, how am I supposed to get anywhere?
Exactly.
Period.
So
I think we got there on like a Friday or something. I don't remember. But basically, like the second day, I ended up going out with my best friends. And we went out on the weekend. I drove down to the town and I left the car at her house. We took the Uber, we were just going out having fun. We come back. We have like a Taco Bell fucking marathon. We were watching Bridgerton all night. And we wake up and my mom comes in the front door because she's like best friends with my best friend's mom, right? She comes, she's like, is Alexis here? And I wake up. I'm like, yeah, hey mom, good morning. And she's like, her face is so serious. You know that face expression where it's like you're fucking in shock and fear. My mom looks at me and she's like, where's the car? And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know that phase because I had it a bunch of times in Fresno when I got my car towed like 5 times just for visiting Alexis and staying the night over.
Yeah, back in our college days. Fuck Avery Housing, whatever it's called in Fresno.
But those guys were predatory.
They're predators. Yeah, we need to talk about that more, these towing companies.
Dude, it's so unfair because like this apartment complex like sets you up to not have visitors at all, like stay, because you gotta get a visitor pass and there's barely any visitor parking, and then it's like more in a ghetto area, so you can't just leave your car in the street or whatever street.
Yeah, bro, and tell me why in that same apartment building, oh my God, we should do a whole episode on this apartment building because there's so much. It was like such a traumatic experience, my whole college life over there.
Yeah.
We were there for like, I was there for probably like, 6 months? 8, like the max. Anyways, one of the days my car was parked in the back behind the gates. It's a gated like apartment complex, right? Nobody's supposed to get in. It is in a ghetto part of Fresno, but like it's gated, right? No, somebody busted out my windows. I bust the windows out your car. Yeah. Okay, so going back, where was I at?
Your mom had that face.
My mom had that face, and then I had that face. Like, I know my mom's not playing around. Actually, at first I thought, like, I wanted to, like, deny it. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? The car's right out there. I was like, Mom, stop playing. The car's out there. Like, why are you playing a joke on us right now? Like, this is not the time. No, she wasn't. We go outside. I run outside. The car is not there.
Yep.
My first thought, oh, we got robbed. Somebody fucking took this car. Because they be doing that shit all the time. My cousin in Bakersfield got her car robbed like 3 times.
Damn.
Yes, bro. I'm like, you need to put a fucking car jack on that shit. What is it? A car jack?
Car jack?
Is it the car jack?
I don't know what it's called in English.
I don't know what it's called, but back when I was in high school, I had this little hoopty Honda. And what the high school I was going to was kind of in a ghetto area. So like, and they would steal my type of cars a lot. So I'd have to put this thing in the brakes and like pull this thing. And it had, I think it's called a car jack. I don't fucking know what it's called. But I had it on the brake so nobody could steal the car, basically.
Why didn't you put it on the steering wheel?
Because it was for the brake, not for the steering wheel. So that's what I thought. Well, damn, we just got this car stolen. Like, I didn't even know what the fuck to do at that point. And like, it was just pure, that's the worst feeling. That was the worst fucking feeling because it's not even my car. You know what I mean? Nothing like that has ever happened to me. Basically, what had happened though, my mom ended up having her laptop in the car. Oh, yeah. Which becomes a problem later down the road. Just puros els. So my mom ended up having like find my laptop on her laptop, and she seen it was at this fucking car repo place. The car got repoed, y'all, under our noses. We were literally sleeping in the living room. They came like a thief in the night.
That's what you get for drinking and smoking and doing all this evil, bad stuff while your beautiful husband is just chilling in Visalia, sleeping in bed, cozy.
Yeah. There's nothing I can say to that. Karma. Yeah, that car was like under repo for a long time. But like my mom told me this. Okay, so my mom told me this, like I've been knew this. But every single time I've came to Cali, like I've already been there a bunch of times and used the car a bunch of times. Went to my best friend's house, left the car there, left it in like various places, and it's never been taken. So like my mom kind of had me under the idea, and I had myself under the idea that it wasn't that serious. Like they're really not gonna come over here and take the car until they did. And guess what was in that car? My mom's laptop and my running shoes.
Expensive ass running shoes.
And my Apple Watch.
I did not know running shoes could be that expensive. Like I knew soccer shoes, like professional soccer shoes, are expensive because it's soccer, you know, it's a sport. But running, like you just run. Like how is there that expensive shoes? Like
you got to take care of those knees, boy.
Yes, but they're not made out of like no resistant materials. They
are. You don't know about that life.
They're just comfortable. Why is comfort so expensive?
Capitalism,
inflation.
Yeah, so that was the first L, and that was literally my second day there. I could not fucking believe it. And then listen to this, y'all. Oh, so the whole plan, like while I was over there, like work-wise, editing-wise, podcast-wise, was to use my mom's laptop because I don't have a laptop. I didn't bring anything. Oh my God, the whole point we're going to sell the fucking iPad was to get a laptop. So that went out the window. Then that laptop got stuck in the repo place. They wouldn't let us get it, y'all, because the owner had to get the stuff out of the car. They couldn't like get the car, right? And it's so funny, that morning once we found out like it was in the repo place, I pulled up, me and all my friends pulled up like we were gonna fucking steal it.
I know, you sent me that text, I'm like, bro, like
you just don't
you
get
guys
it.
are not doing nothing.
We thought we were on a fucking G.I. Joe mission. I think I have a video from it. I was like, my car just got repoed. So we could literally see the car. And then we kept ringing the bell, and the people from the repo place wouldn't even come out or nothing. So anyways, we ended up calling them. They wouldn't let us get it because the owner had to get it. We're like, bro, the owner's in jail. Like, how the hell is he going to get this? So we needed to like get this VIN number for the car, like a whole bunch of information. And we weren't able to get anything out the car. The whole 2 weeks I was there, like literally till the last day, they still couldn't get anything out the car, y'all. So I had no way to work, no way to do nothing. So like that's one of the main reasons why we ghosted for 2 weeks, because there was just no way I could do nothing. There was no computers, nothing I could work on. We were just down bad.
You preferred party life instead of work life.
I was going to work right after, and then I couldn't even run. You know, it's so funny. I had to use my mom's running shoes, and for some reason, my mom only had she had 5 different pairs of running shoes, but only 1 foot. I could not find the other pair. Yeah, I could not find it.
For none of them?
Oh, so I ended up having to get 2 similar shoes, and I found the left and I found the right, but they weren't the same shoe. And I ran with that. I only ran 2 times.
Wow.
Did you like that story?
It was pretty interesting story.
Yeah.
I think I did way better when I was away. I first off learned how to play tennis. I'm pretty good at tennis. I'm a naturally good athletic person.
Dude, Michael swears I can't play tennis. We were literally talking about this in bed last night. I know for a fact, first game, I've never played tennis, but I just have so much confidence in myself, and I know I'll beat you.
For the people that play tennis out there, she doesn't know. She doesn't know yet. But when I played for 3 days, and then the third day I was pretty good. But the first time I played, I touched it and everything. It is so hard. It is so hard to control your strength and hit it in a way where it lands because, babe, it's a racket and the balls are light. So if you hit it a little too hard, it's gonna fly over.
Yeah, I know. But I'm very skilled. I was telling him you don't have hand-to-eye coordination like me. You're just not built like me. Any sport I do, I succeed in.
Really? So if you succeed so easily in sports, why did you play 5 different sports and didn't succeed in neither? Oh, I mean, the first sport I played, soccer, I succeeded in, so I played it the rest of my life.
Listen here. Because I am humble. I am kind. And I think about other people. So I wanted to give everybody else a chance in this industry. Because I always knew I was going to be a YouTuber. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm not going to take this serious anyways. Like, I guess y'all can have my fucking spot. Like, whatever. That's why I didn't even, like, make a bunch of teams. Because I would just say they could have my spot, you know?
It's so funny because I always make fun of her when she tried to say anything about soccer. I'm like, bro, you played AYSO your junior year of high school. It's insane to think of it.
Not all of us were privileged to be in club sports when they were young.
That's not. I didn't even pay. I was so good I didn't pay. I had a scholarship in every single club I played in.
But when you lived here, your parents still had to take you all across the country to play. No, you got to have money for that.
No, we would take a bus with the whole team.
They would pay for your bus
and share rooms.
They would.
Not with the traveling, but. We traveled in a bus. We didn't take planes or nothing like that.
The buses are still expensive for here to go to.
If you rent a whole bus for the whole team,
that's not expensive.
It's paid between a whole team. No, it's not that expensive.
So how much do you think it was? That's still money you gotta pay though.
I didn't play for no fees like to play. I would get scouted to different teams to play for.
It must be nice to be fucking talented from birth. Some of us are underdogs.
You said you were good at anything you do.
I am, but I like to have people think like, dang, like she sucks type shit, so I can come over and stomp them when they're not looking.
No, but for real, dude, like tennis, like I love tennis now. I was so good in such a quick amount of time because it was hard. But once I got the hang of it, bah!
You felt like you're in the challengers.
My cousin had playing for a month, and after the second day, he couldn't beat me no more.
Guys, I want to see the movie Challengers. We didn't see it. I'm not really a movie fanatic.
I'm a challenger in League of Legends. And I think you're challenged.
Yeah, I want to see that movie. If you guys have ever seen it, let me know. Is it worth it? Like, the marketing for that movie was hella good.
You just saw a TikTok, didn't you?
No, I've seen, like, everybody talking about it.
Because the movie's been
out.
Like, it was months ago. Yeah,
I know. I was low-key like...
And you barely noticed about it.
I know.
So, did it have good marketing? Or?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people, but I tend to ignore those things. Because I'm like, I can't be on the mainstream side of things. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, literally I am like that though, and it's kind of annoying. Like Bridgerton, I heard people talking about Bridgerton for so long. I'm like, nah.
I didn't get the hype.
Oh my god, Michael does not want to watch Bridgerton with me because it's romance and English.
It's not even okay. I like romance.
No, you don't.
Comedy, romance, whatever. It was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. The first episode, no. The first episode like kicked me in the butt and told me don't ever watch my show again.
What didn't you like about it? It was so good.
It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. We watched the Queen Charlotte one, and it was just ridiculous. Oh, she's climbing the fence, but there's no guards like looking at her, and then the king comes with no guards or anything, and oh my god, you're the king. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my god.
I hate people who can't just enjoy a movie. Like, why are you nitpicking everything?
There has to be believable stuff. And the same thing with Euphoria. Euphoria is so bad. So bad. I'm sorry. I know you guys love it because most of you are girls, but Euphoria is so bad to me.
The Boys, the first episode of the new season we were watching.
The Boys is golden.
Why did the Newman girl, the president, didn't pop their heads right then and there when they tried to kill her? Like, come on. Why would she not do that?
Okay, let me think about it right now because it's been a long time since I didn't watch the show. Hold on. Keep it moving. We can edit this.
Michael's just a hater.
Okay. So she didn't pop their heads because she used to be very close to Huey.
Okay.
And another thing, they have dirt on her, the files on her. Okay, if they go missing, then another person is gonna post them because she doesn't have possession of them. She doesn't know what's gonna happen with those files, and if those files are risked to go out, then she is done for. So that's why she didn't kill them because they have those files.
Anyways, I just know Bridgerton is a masterpiece. Bridgerton is truly a masterpiece, if you ask me.
What is better, Bridgerton or My Hero Academia?
Don't do it to me. Don't.
Give me an answer.
Guys, I'm really not a movie or like show person at all, but there has been so many good like stuff coming out, and it's so hard to be like productive in life right now. Like, I gotta finish these episodes, you know what I mean? So we're starting My Hero Academia. Bridgerton just came out with a new season, and I have to finish the Queen season. Like, I am booked I'm booked and busy, and The Boys just came out. You know what it is? what is it with men and action and gory stuff? Like, you like to see crazy shit, people killing each other. I'm just trying to see peace and love.
One answer and 0 words. Yeah, we're meant for war. When I pass, I want to go straight to Valhalla. And I want to drink beer with the boys and fight every day, and then drink beer again, and then eat barbecue, and then drink more beer. Micheladas for me,
babe,
please.
You wouldn't last like 1 second in war, babe. I think I would last longer.
What do you know?
I would last longer in war.
What do you know? I got a hand tattoo. No emotions when I got it. No emotions. Brave as a mother trucker.
Except for right after, kill your dad.
Okay, that's because I wasn't bred in war times. If I was bred in war times, you would regret it.
Who, me or the tattoo artist?
The world. You know what's funny? You know how right now Bridgerton and The Boys were released at the same time? Uh-huh. Like the same thing happened with Oppenheimer and Barbie. And you know how there was the Barbieheimer or something like that?
Oh, it was like the guys watching Oppenheimer, the girls watching Barbie.
And now it's Butcherton.
but you know what's so funny? Michael loved the Barbie movie. We didn't even watch Oppenheimer. We watched the Barbie movie.
Yeah, but okay, Barbie, even though like I like realistic stuff and stuff like that, like Barbie is obviously fiction. Yeah. And they do a very good job at it, and it's funny, and it's obviously fiction. But they should just announce Bridgerton as being fiction. Because
baby, Bridgerton's fiction. It's not like depicting the fucking 1800s of England.
No, because it's trying to be realistic with how the stuff worked back in the day, but with using unrealistic factors. You just should make it the whole thing unrealistic.
It is unrealistic.
No, they're portraying like the real world.
Oh my God,
not being the real world. Like that doesn't make sense.
Michael likes those type of movies, like those medieval, like the fucking England 1800 movies where they're super old and they speak like back then, but like completely back then. Like it's kind of, you can't even understand what they're saying. And I hate those types of movies. Like I hate them old ass movies.
I don't like those.
You always want to, like, what's that one on Netflix, The King or whatever?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You want to watch that?
Yeah, because I heard it's a good movie.
I can't watch those type of movies. Like, I cannot watch. Like, where they
You can't watch a good cinema? I know.
I don't like those types of movies where they have, like, all the armor and shit. Like,
why not?
And war. You just love stuff with war, destruction. Why don't you like peace, love, and happiness?
Isn't all your stuff about drama? That's basically...
And love.
That's drama. It's drama.
Yeah, but there's no killing or war or gore.
I bet there is killing.
There is no killing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I bet you there is. Even in the first episode I watched, the freaking daughter died.
What daughter? That's natural causes, bro. People die in real life.
It wasn't natural causes? I bet you guys know out there that it wasn't natural causes. It was planned.
Anyway, so let's talk more about your week. Wait, what happened else on my week in Cali?
No, let me tell you about. Apart from mastering tennis in 3 short days, I also was going to the gym with my cousin, and I was put on, seeing great exercises. So now when I get to the gym here, like I'm gonna get huge, I'm gonna get big. I just need to be consistent. Apart from that, ate good.
Wait, when are you going to the gym? We've been here for a week.
I need to let this heal.
He don't want to even go to the gym. Wait, tell them about those girls who seen your tattoo.
Oh, yeah. And apart from that, like, it was just... I said 3 days with the tennis because I obviously wanted to keep playing and stuff like that. But I got the tattoo, and I didn't want to go out anymore because the first morning after getting the tattoo, I went to go eat with my family. And we went to this place in Visalia. I think you guys should know it. It's called Wimpy's or something like that. Mm-hmm. It's like a breakfast spot. It's pretty old school. And you guys know it's tight. This place is like small. And our table, our little booth was right in front where the waitresses do the checks and stuff like that. So basically I was eating my freaking burger or whatever I was eating comfortably and with my right hand where my tattoo was at. And then the waiter that was doing stuff next to us seen it. And like, as soon as she seen it, she like went like that and just turned the other way. And at first, I didn't know if it was me, but then my cousin that was next to me were like, "Bro, she just hella laughed at your tattoo," and he grabbed my hand and just put it under the table.
So I feel like that 100% like broke your confidence. You think if they wouldn't have done that, like you wouldn't care about showing your tattoo?
People haven't done that anymore. I feel it's just people that recognize me.
Yeah, that was so weird to me. Honestly, I should have been. Take me to that place next time. I'm gonna beat them bitches up. I'm gonna drag them out the fucking restaurant.
Please. And it happened twice.
Oh, I remember when you left. I'm gonna show them the tattoo. You remember this? I'm gonna show them the tattoo and be like, pop, pop with your hand.
This is not a cartoon, Alexis. This is real life. That's how I know you've never been in a real fight like I have.
Oh Lord, what fights have you been in?
In a lot, countless fights.
What's your brother?
You see how many rays of light I have in the sun? That's the many bodies I have.
I knew you were gonna say that. So what was the second time? That wasn't in the same restaurant?
No, I was in Black Bear Diner in Visalia.
Seriously?
And she was coming out like around, so like just to walk around, and like I think she just saw it. She just turned the other way, and because she was gonna laugh. So she just turned the other way and kept walking, laughing.
That's so messed up. But like your tattoo's not that bad for anybody to do that. Like I think they had to recognize you from somewhere.
It doesn't affect me. I mean, at the end of the day, it is something funny. And if they recognized me, it was kind of like uneventful. I wanted to keep this like a secret until the video was posted yesterday and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But obviously they didn't do a good job editing. But I just like, I don't know. I stopped like going out and stuff like that because, you know, people know me in the 559. Not from here, but like I had friends and everything there. People know me from high school. And I just didn't want people to see it and be like, damn, this motherfucker's like, he fell off hard.
He's down bad.
He's down bad. He's getting cheap tattoos now. Like, what is going on?
Speaking of another L that I've taken on my trip in Cali. Actually, after that, like that event of the car getting stolen, that was a huge fucking L, a huge setback. I still can't believe that didn't happen.
You still went out and drank again, though.
Sure did. I had to cope. Anyways, so it was difficult to do anything that whole trip, y'all. That trip was so stressful. And every time I get to California, I feel I'm just on 100 miles per hour. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, I'm so anxious, and I feel like I get irritated more fast. Like, that whole trip.
You're, like, always on the road. Like,
I am always on the road, always driving. It's not even an exaggeration. Like, driving the entire time. That whole trip in Cali, I didn't go on, like, social media at all. At all.
That's honestly because you're always on the road and stuff like that. That I just prefer, as soon as I get to Cali, I just go and visit my family in Visalia and stay there. Yeah. Because it's just, your life there is way more chaotic than. Yeah. Because my life in Visalia is like super chill. Like I just be chilling with my grandma. I'll start a new anime. I'll go hang out with my cousins, with my uncles.
Yeah, it's just difficult. Like it's so stressful. Everything's moving so damn fast. I feel like I don't even have time to see anybody. Like I try to spend as much time with my sisters as possible. Like, but I also want to see like my best friends, and then I also want to see my grandma, and then I also want to see my cousins. And it's so hard to make time for anything. It's just so stressful.
I don't think it is. I get to see everybody I wanted to see.
Because everybody lives in the same town as you, boy. And now it's so much harder because Desiree has baby Deliza now, and we have my little sister Amaya. So we don't even fit in the car together. Like we have to take 2 cars. But I think my last weekend there, me and Des went out. I'm going to tell you guys this little funny story. And whenever we go out, we usually go to the same place. And it's low-key a little ghetto. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty ghetto, right? It's pretty hood up in there. And this is my first time taking Desiree there. And it was like the only place we could really get her in without a fucking ID because she's under 21. And like we know the owner there and everything. Like we always get free drinks. So we're like, bye, okay, it's a vibe. And in a vibe, So it was all cool. They had like a DJ. They're playing like good old school songs like R&B, my shit. I think like the first weekend we went there, they had a DJ and they were playing, I kid you not, all the fucking songs that were so popping back in the day, like when I was in high school and I wasn't able to go out. Like me and Nay were like, oh my god, like this is bringing back nostalgia, because we would be watching all you bitches on Snapchat having the time of your life, fucking throwing ass on counters in the bandos while we're sitting at home doing nothing, wishing we were there. So it was a good vibe, good music. And that time when I went to Desiree, it was good. We're drinking. We also came with our friend Arturo and his boyfriend. And then Desiree gets a little too drunk. And when Desiree gets a little too drunk, she gets a little rowdy.
I think she's always a little bit spicy.
She's a little bit spicy. Like she will not hold back to tell anybody nothing. But what she didn't know is at this place, girl, you can't be talking to people crazy here because you get beat the fuck up or shots. It was hella packed in that place we were at. It was low-key a small place, so it was already like bodies on bodies, like people touching each other, and there's low-key been a lot of old people up in there, not gonna lie. So there was like this old guy, and he accidentally like bumped into Des, and she was like, watch where the fuck you're going. Like, she just snaps at him, and then he said something to her like, watch what you say, or watch who you're talking to. And you know how Dedra is, she keeps going off, and I didn't know, like I was like 2 people away from her, and I didn't notice until Arturo and her boyfriend were talking to the guy, and I was like, oh no, what the fuck's gonna happen? I'm scared. So I pulled Dedra away, and I was like, Des, you need to be careful who you're talking to around here, because like for real, this isn't fucking high school, you know.
Like, Michael isn't around to defend everybody.
Yeah, Michael ain't here to protect us.
Like, you guys gotta be careful. You guys gotta be real careful.
I don't want to have to whoop some ass right here and then get jumped.
You?
Yeah.
Girl, you're 4'11".
You don't think this 4'11" self don't got hands? Do I have to bring him out of retirement? Shall I? All I was thinking was, damn, am I gonna have to come out of retirement? Because I don't want to, because I'm scared. Psych, I ain't never scared. You bitches thought.
Nah, actually, yeah, Alexis is more of a fighter than I am. But like, if hands need to be thrown,
he got his secret weapon now.
got my secret weapon now.
Yeah,
like this, like when I'm about to fight, like when I'm angry, this like glows like dark, bright red. It glows like my blood inside is boiling, and then I start fighting, and it's like my punches are enhanced with extra power.
But overall, it was a good time. We got some really cute pictures of Desiree. But also, I feel like I'm getting old as fuck. Like I feel like I just can't drink how I used to. I don't know what it is. Is it because I moved here? I don't fucking know. But like the first weekend I went out, I'm telling you, for like 4 days after that, I was so out of it. Like so out of it. I was like, I felt like I was hungover in a way.
Weakling.
And I'm telling you, like a year or 2 ago, I could drink Henny, Dulce, everything, fucking mixed alcoholics, and I'd still be good. Like I was still good the next day. Nothing. What?
What are you talking about? The one time I've taken care of you every single time you got drunk in your crazy college days. Every single time she could not, like, you didn't hang once. You're a lightweight. I have to take care of you every single time.
Michael seriously thinks I'm a lightweight, and let me tell you guys why. Because the 2 times where I've gotten, the 2 only times in my life where I've gotten like so drunk, like blackout, was with Michael. So he kind of got a bad first impression of me, not gonna lie.
Yeah, just like you said, like I'm the person that's been there when you gotten the most drunk. And I can tell you confidently, you are a lightweight. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You have a smaller build. Your body can't process alcohol the same as other people. You're just a lightweight.
I am not a fucking lightweight. Yo, let me tell you, the only reason that he don't get it, the only reason why I ever got that, like, so I know my limits to things and I know when to stop. But I'm not fucking lightweight. Okay? Okay, maybe
you
now.
want to give out the story?
No, please.
I'll give out a different story, bro. I was so mad.
Wait. Let me explain myself, though. The reason why I got that fucked up is because I knew Michael was there, like, sober to take care of me in my printed knight shining armor.
Really?
Pero si me pase.
Guys, so I'm not going to tell the really bad one. Maybe I'm going to convince her and we'll bring it out for our next podcast. But I'm going to tell you about this one time that Alexis went to her best friend's birthday party. And I was there as well, but I didn't drink because I was the designated driver. I was going to drive Alexis and Desiree. So they're there in the party. Alexis is drinking crazy. Not even crazy. It's just drinking normal with your best friend. But anyways, so she got really drunk. Very, very drunk. And she got hungry. And there was a Taco Bell nearby. And I was like, yeah, let's go to Taco Bell. And it was like our second month together. So we're still kind of like more in the honeymoon phase. I was like, babe, yeah, I'll get you whatever you want. Whatever you want, we can get it. Like, I got you. And anyway, she orders a Nacho Bell Grande while drunk. In my car, in the passenger seat. And as soon as we pull out of the parking lot, boop, she drops everything on my car. And it had brand new, like, these leather covers and stuff like that.
That don't mean I was shit-faced drunk, though. That's just, like, normal drunk people things. Like, why would you give me Nacho Bel Grande in the first place? Like, that's hard to deal with as a drunk person. I'm telling you, the only times I got shit-faced was with you because I knew you're there to take care of me. Like, I don't get shit-faced anywhere else. I've never.
Dude, that one time you got really shit-faced at the Avery's, like, you didn't even know where you were at. Like,
that was so bad. I literally blacked out and don't remember anything after that. And that's the first time I ever blacked out.
I feel bad because I've never blacked out. The only time it was close to it, the designated driver was already taking me home and I fell asleep in the car. That was the only thing closest to a blackout that happened to me. I've never been able, and I've been through down bad times where I just want to drink, and I have never blacked out.
Because you aren't really a drinker.
What?
Like, you don't drink to have fun with your, like, homegirls. Like, when girls get together to drink, we're just taking shots because we all want to have fun. You don't do that with your homeboys. Like, take another shot, bro. Let's start dancing. Like, with girls, it's so much different.
I do have to say once, and this wasn't that I blacked out, but this was pretty embarrassing to me. I went to a Sacramento State party. And, oh, my God. I was in Visalia. I ate, like, at 2, 3. I think I just ate like a Subway. Then I made my way to Fresno to my homies. And then right there, we pre-gamed a little. and we drank some Dutch, some Rebels, right? And after that, he drove to Sacramento, like a 3-hour drive. We got there. And as soon as we got there, I don't know why. We got there like already at 9, 10. And I don't know why I think like, bro, I need to eat more. But because as soon as we got to my homie's house over there in Sacramento, like, let's take some shots together. Here, I already got some Trulies for you. Boom, boom. Drinking since the start of the night. Oh, my God. Already, by 11, 12, I made my way to the backyard like a hose. Threw everything out.
You know what's crazy, though? I don't ever throw up either. Except for that one time I got blacked out with you. I think that was the only time I've ever thrown up. From alcohol, I do not throw up from alcohol.
I just feel because your stomach is very slow at processing its stuff, because my stomach processes it like back then with my metabolism. After I would eat, I would go use the restroom the same way that right away when I would drink alcohol, my body would process it quicker, so I would get like fucked up quicker.
You know what it was? You know what I think it is? I think my fear of being embarrassed of throwing up, and like my fear of just throwing up in general. I don't throw up ever, actually, like ever. Like, I always used to say, if I throw up, I'm pregnant, because I deadass don't throw up. Like, I haven't thrown up since I was a kid.
Oh yeah? How many pregnant scares did you have when you were younger, or what?
None.
Why did you side-eye the camera?
Because why would I have someone else young? Yeah, I just don't throw up in general, and I think it's because like my fear of throwing up, or just like I don't know. I think that's what stops me from throwing up from alcohol, because there's been times where I feel like, oh, like shit, but I just don't. I just do not throw up.
I'm the opposite. I love throwing up. I feel when when you throw up, you just feel better. Like, everything feels better.
I forgot there was one time, like, when I was with you, I was throwing up. I think I was sick. Do you remember? Okay, so I just remembered. It was when I had food poisoning. Literally, it was. Oh my God, this is going to be so nasty, because I remember both ends were just going crazy. Worst time of my life. Like, I would not wish that on my worst enemy. I was so down bad. And yeah, I think the fear of just that stops me from throwing up. Like, that's the worst feeling in the world. Ew. I
don't know. I used to have this thing. I used to just call it I get morning sick. But when I would wake up too early in the mornings, I would have to throw up, like, regardless of anything. Remember that? And then I didn't think much about it, because after I would throw up, I would feel better. But one time we were going early in the morning to the airport, to LAX, with your mom. And your mom was like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Why is that normal? What's wrong with you? Go to the doctor. And I was like, I might.
Maybe I should go to the doctor. Maybe I should. Oh my God, speaking of doctors, I don't know if I ever told you guys. I'm pretty sure I did in like a vlog a long ass time ago. But there was one time where I literally thought I was like giving birth from how bad my cramps were. So I thought they were period cramps, but they ended up being because of what, like all the grasa, all the, like, what is that, fat? The grease, fat, and everything that I just been eating really bad, and it was like stuck in my stomach or something. It was doing really bad. Like, I was super bloated. Like, my stomach was hard, like boom, like a fucking concrete. Anyway, so it ended up giving me cramps or something in the middle of the night. And I thought these were it felt like period cramps, but it also felt like I was having fucking contractions, like I was going to die. And I like wake up screaming in the middle of the night, and Michael had to take me. I thought I was really gonna pop out a mini Michael. A mini Lex. Imagine.
You shit it?
No, because have you ever heard those stories of people not knowing they're pregnant until they give birth?
No, I haven't.
That happens, bro. And they don't even tell they're pregnant. Like, they don't look pregnant at all. Yeah. They have no signs until they fucking give birth.
That's crazy.
I would.
You would what?
Okay, so we hope you guys enjoyed this little recap. We're probably going to end the podcast up here. We hope it was a banger episode for y'all. We really do, because we missed you guys so much.
And if you guys didn't like it, we're sorry. We're kind of getting back into the rhythm of these podcasts. We honestly do it. Like, obviously, I said it out, but like after 30 minutes, we thought it was a whole like hour 30 already. We're like, go check the time. I think it's like we've recorded enough.
Like, we thought we were recording hella long, but like all our old podcasts, we would talk hella long and feel like they're hella short.
Yeah. On the other podcast, we would feel like we didn't have enough time to talk, and this time felt like we talked too much, but it was barely anything.
But anyways, guys, before we end the podcast, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. If you guys are still here, hey, please be here. So guys, I'm thinking of doing like my own separate little girls podcast, me only, for the girls and the gays only. I talked about this in like one of my recent YouTube vids, but I want to do Patreon episodes like every single week, and it's gonna be more geared towards like girl talks, basically. Real one-on-one, me and you connections. Like, I want you guys to give me advice, like your advice, and I talk about it, and just talk about like just girl things, little girl tags. Like, it's gonna be really fun. So I'm thinking of doing that soon, guys, maybe next week. So next week's podcast, I might announce it and have it linked in the description down below. But there's also going to be like a community tab and everything where we can all chat together, and then you guys can send me messages and your advice. It's going to be real fun. Okay, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. It's free. It helps us out a lot, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.